The film is narrated as a present-day encounter between a divorced couple interwoven with flashbacks of several instances in their marriage. Mahender, Naseeruddin Shah, gets off a train and makes his way to the station waiting room just as it starts to rain heavily. His ex-wife, Sudha, Rekha, is already sitting in the waiting room but he fails to notice her. Upon seeing him, Sudha tries to hide from him but later they accidentally run into each other. Udharan. In the first of many flashbacks, Mahender meets Sudha's father figure, Shammi Kapoor, who urges him to consider keeping his vow of marrying Sudha. He had been engaged to Sudha for 5 years but always made an excuse to delay their wedding. Sudha's father figure has already fixed the wedding date and urges Mahender to show up. Mahender meets with Sudha to discuss his ongoing relationship with Maya, Anuradha Patel. Sudha asks Mahender to bring Maya to her, Sudha's father figure, and reveal his intention of marrying Maya instead. Mahender returns to his place for Maya but finds that she has left, leaving him a letter. Later, Mahender marries Sudha and has an amicable relationship with Maya simultaneously. Mahender often speaks with Maya as a friend but wishes to get over her and pursue a normal married life with Sudha, who remains wary of Maya's presence in her marriage. When Maya attempts suicide, Mahender feels guilty and starts spending more time with her. Sudha, not knowing about Maya's suicide attempt and believing that Mahender is being unfaithful to her, feels that her marriage was a mistake, and questions Mahender about his intentions. He then tells her strongly that he is going to bring Maya home to talk to her. Sudha is opposed to this but Mahender leaves nevertheless to bring Maya. However, Maya overhears Mahender and Sudha's arguments on the phone and she leaves before Mahender reaches to pick her up. Returning home without Maya, he finds that Sudha has left as well. Mahender, unable to bear the shock, suffers from a heart attack. Maya nurses him back to health while Sudha stays out of contact with Mahender and continues as a teacher in Panchgani. Later, Mahender feels that it is time to bring Sudha back home. However, just then, he receives a letter from Sudha stating her intentions to abandon the marriage and cut off all contact with Mahender. After an argument with Mahender, Maya feels estranged at this abrupt change in their relationship and rides off on her motorcycle. Early in the dawn, Mahender rushes to follow her in his car to stop her. Maya's scarf gets entangled in the rear wheel of the motorcycle, which derails her off the vehicle and she dies from the injuries. In the present day, after finding out about Mahender and Maya's fate, Sudha is deeply saddened. Just as Mahender approaches her to ask about her life, her new husband, Shashi Kapoor, enters the room to pick her up. As Sudha's husband leaves the waiting room with her luggage, Mahender asks her to forgive him. She touches Mahender's feet as a plea for his forgiveness and for his permission, Ijaazat, for her to leave him, saying that this was something which she had not received the last time they had separated. Sudha's husband returns to see what is holding her up, recognizes Mahender, and smiles at him. Sudha and her husband leave the waiting room and the platform while Mahender hangs back.